消え去れ、サイガー。
Hello my duckies, welcome back to the Boston Nation of Bass You Love or You Hate. How's it going everybody? So as I promised, we have the World Chalice, or the Japanese version, Star Grails. Yay, Star Grails. Oh, you were not supposed to see that. But yeah, as I said, I promised you and I will, and I have done it. In my version, it's, in my opinion, pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. World Chalice or Star Grails are like, pretty much in definition, the synchro version of Link's monsters. They swarm the field ridiculously and they just don't stop at what they're doing, and there's so many good cards and they're getting support. But I'll just let you see what they do. To start off, we run 3 Lee of the World Chalice Fairy. She is so good and she's so adorable, isn't she? Her effect is, if this card is normal or special summon, I can add 1 World Chalice monster from my deck to my hand. Also, if this card is ever in the graveyard, I can send 1 monster from my hand or field to the graveyard to add her back to my hand. I can only activate either effect once per turn. So she recycles and she sets up board easily. And as I've said before, stay tuned for the video. At the end, where you can see me use the deck. Now we'll head to the other little guy. He's my personal favorite. Woo! They're falling on the floor. But he's so cute. The World Chalice Guard Dragon. Now, he's, in his own sense, he's useful in 2 different ways. First reason, whenever a Link monster I control will be targeted by a card effect, I can discard him from my hand to negate and destroy that card. So he's like a little hand trap. He protects, does whatever he needs to do, and whatnot. And what else? His other effect is, if he's in a grave, I get to banish him, especially summon 1 normal monster to a Link zone. So if I have a Link monster here, and there's an extra spot here, which there usually always is, I can banish him, especially summon a normal monster in defense position. That already tells you there's a lot of normal monsters in here. And look at him, he's adorable. A little baby dragon trying to eat a rock. A rock. Now, the OG and the must-have in this deck is World Legacy - World Chalice. This guy, oh man. First of all, if he's face up on the field, and anytime a monster will be special from extra deck, I can literally send him to grave to negate and destroy. So he's personally a solemn warning. That's just from the get-go. Next effect. He has 2 different effects. His first effect is, if this card is in the graveyard except the turn he's sent to the graveyard, I can banish him to add any World Legacy card from my deck to my hand. His second effect is my personal favorite. If he's successfully normal summoned, which is usually tribute, you don't want to special summon him unless you're just trying to hurt your opponent's extra deck. When he's sent to the graveyard after successfully normal summoned, I can special summon 2 different normal monsters from my deck. Well, 2 different World Chalice, if you will. And he's so good. Even though he's 0/0, his benefits are worth it. Now let's head to the normals. I run all 3 of the normals. 3, chosen by the World Chalice. He's a 16 level 3. Coward by the World Chalice. I run 3 of her. She's a 2021 defense position. He has a big booty for a little girl. I'm not going to jail. And Beckoned by the World Chalice. I run 3 of him. He's the level 4. He helps me go into 1 rank 4 that I run. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it is. And he's 18. And the whole deck pretty much thrives around getting these guys out, as you'll see in the video. Now we'll get to the non-World Chalice monsters. Of course, it's a Link deck, so you're going to need 3 Gofu. I'm going to cry if he gets limited or banned. Pretty much what he does is, if I control no monsters, I can special summon him from hand. Then I can special summon 2 tokens. That already tells you it's going down. Shit is going to happen. Oh, he's so good. I usually always start with him in my hand. I don't know why. And of course, 1 Maxi and 1 Rescue Rabbit. Coming to the rescue. Arrescate. Don't mind me. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Rescue Rabbit does. If I can banish him to special summon 2 normal monsters with the same level. And that's it for the monsters. Now we head into the spells. most important spell is the field spell. Triple World Legacy Discovery. What it does is, all War Chalice monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Since they're all little, they kind of need their little buff. Also, once per turn, if a face-up War Chalice monster will be sent destroyed by battle or leaves the field, I can special summon one War Chalice in my graveyard in defense position. So it revives and it's very useful. There's been times where I have nothing and I need that special summon. And being that it's a continuous spell card, is pretty much field spell is pretty much during either player's turn. Next, the other War Legacy Heart. This card is so good. First of all, I can target 2 War Chalice monsters in my graveyard, add them back to hand. Usually I get back the links if I need them right then and there, and one of the monsters. Also, its engrave effect is to return the Dragon Lords. If a War Chalice monster would be destroyed by battle, I can banish this card instead. So yeah, we all get our benefits. And that's it for the War Legacy cards of the spell cards. Next, Double Painful Decision. We all know what he does. An unusual card that people still argue with me with, but I've got it off more than I failed. Triple Enhancing Fighting Room. So this is quite an interesting card. So what I do is I pay 800 life points, excavate the top 4 cards on my deck. If any of them are level 3 or lower, normal monster, I can special summon them. So as you can see, only targets would be little girl and other guy. But you know, it's a chance. I usually got it out of maybe 20 times using this card. Out of 15, I got at least 1. There's been times when I got both of them, like, oh my god. But like I said, it's like a chance card. But you know, it's good. You never know when you're going to need that extra special summon. And of course, with a normal deck, why wouldn't I run double Unexpected Die? If I control no monster, I can special summon 1 level 4 or lower normal monster from my deck. Pretty good, pretty good. Next, for my personal favorite, people run Swing. I don't run Swing. I run Triple Silent Doom. Target 1 normal monster in my graveyard and special summon in defense. Face up in defense. And it's not once per turn, so there's been times when I can easily have 2 of these in my hand, just Silent Doom, and just set up board again. And for the non, 1 Dark Hole and 1 Soul Charge. We all know what they do. That's it for the spells. Now for the traps, being that I wasn't going to run traps in here, but I noticed that the War Chalice are really weak. They can't beat over bigger monsters, so you just run the 2 Mirror Forces. 1 Quaking and 1 Mirror Force. Just for defense, because they need it. They really do. As you'll see in the video, they really do. Now we're heading to the extra deck. Yay! Alright, I run double Ignis, the War Chalice Warrior. He is the boss, he is God, he is everything to this deck. First effect, when he is link summoned, I get to draw as many cards equal to the number of monsters that he's linked to. So boom, 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 boom. Usually I'll put him here, there's a link there, there's a link there, there's a link there, I draw 3. Most of the time I usually get 2, but it's a free draw power. What's not to like? Also, his best effect, once per turn, send 1 card I control and 1 card my opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. Bam! No target, no nothing. Send it. Gone. Be gone. He's so good. And look at him, he's freaking dope as hell. He's a big boy. And he's a Link 3, so... Oh, and if I forgot to mention, you need literally 2 or more Link monsters. You need Link monsters to make him. Cannot use effect monsters. There's been times when I'm like, shit, I can't do it! Then I run War Chalice Master Blade. Blade Master, if you want to be correct. You need 2 different War Chalice monsters to make him. And he's a 2000 stick. He also gains 300 for every War Legacy card in your graveyard. Also, his main effect, besides his beautiful links being pointed here, is I can send 1 monster I control to the graveyard to special summon 1 War Chalice in my graveyard. So if I have him in the graveyard, I'm going to send it, then have him back out there. I can't get his other effect, but I can get his other beautiful effect, which sends it to the graveyard. And as all the War Chalice link monsters, if they ever leave the field, I can special summon 1 War Chalice monster from my hand. That's all of them. They all do that. They all float. Literally, they all float! Sorry for that it reference. And just for that 1, I run 1 Mr. Radiant. I'll tell you why in a second. I'll just keep them here. Let's get to the other three World Chalices. I run triple IB, the World Chalice Princess. She is my personal defense. If she's linked, she can't be destroyed by battle, card effect, and can't be targeted. She's literally invincible when she's on the field, when she's linked to something. So if you double link those two, she's not going to be touched. You can't do shit to her. Only downfall, I'm probably going to take battle damage, but I still have her on the field. Also, any monster that will be destroyed by effect or by battle that she's linked to, I can get rid of her instead to protect that monster. And same effect, that if she ever leaves the field, I can special summon one World Chalice from my hand. Now for my personal favorite, Imduke, the World Chalice Dragon. I run 3 of him. He's the one of. You need one normal World Chalice monster in order to make this guy. His first personal effect is, if he's pointed to any other monster during the battle phase and damage calculation, that monster is instantly destroyed. No questions asked. I take no battle damage involving that. And his other effect is, when he's summoned, I get an additional normal summon. So I can normal summon one more time. That's depending on how many times I can bring him out. I get one more normal summon. So it's benefit. And the same effect as all the other ones. If he leaves the field, I special summon one World Chalice from my hand. Next, triple Link Spider. This, I should say no more about that. And as you can see, the Link Spiders were set up for Mrs. Radiant if I really need to with the Gofu. But I'm probably going to take out Mrs. Radiant for Bomber Dragon because I just need another high beat stick on the field. Because this deck has a problem with getting over things like Blue Eyes and stuff like that. And the last but not least, one Tornado Dragon. Just be that person. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. And hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're not a part of the Bastard Nation, hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to like the video. Catch you later.
Der Beat, der so richtig duft. Okay, Leute, nehmt die Hände in die Luft. Das ist der Beat, der so richtig abgeht. Der Sound der Nacht, der euch um die Ohren weht. Das ist der Beat, der so richtig duft. Okay, Leute, nehmt die Hände in die Luft. Das ist der Beat, der so richtig abgeht. Das ist der Beat.